Last night, Monday Night Football, the Steelers beat the Colts 24-17. Jeff Saturday, no experience, doesn't know how to use his timeouts. Shocking. Yikes.
I tell you guys this all the time.
Who loved that more? Did anybody love that more than Bill Cowher?
Yeah, for sure. There is a difference in standing next to the guy making the 30-second decisions and being the guy making the 30-second decisions. Like it comes at you fast because you hear, like, if you're standing next to the coach, you hear, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What we got? What we got? He's got people talking to him, and then they go, coach, 20 seconds. Like, so you still got to either get a play before the head coach makes a decision on what we're going to do for those 20 seconds. Now, every other coach is waiting so they can then make their calls.
Yeah.
It is crazy. It's bonkers on that sidelines. And so I could see how the first thing that new coaches have to get used to is clock management. It's using the timeouts. It's challenging. It's things that really have a lot to do with the game, but nothing to do with the actual football.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised.
Well, I'm not surprised either, but like, why should we be surprised? He's never done this.
Well, right. But see, and when I look at this, I look at Jeff Saturday the same way I looked at Mike McDaniel. Oh, there's going to be some bumps where he does some kind of, I probably shouldn't have did that. Like, was it go for it on fourth down or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, Kevin Stefanski been doing it all year.
Yeah, but Mike McDaniel got off to a really hot roll when it came to going for it.
Well, it's not even going for it. That's the problem there. It's understanding where you are in the game and then knowing when not to go for it.
They had a 4th and 10, like at midfield. I thought for sure he was going to go for it. I was like,
no.
Nah, I thought he was going to go for it, dude.
See, then you don't understand.
Why?
Because you have here's why you would go for it. First of all, 4th and 10 is a little bit long.
It is long.
Right? But here's what you have to figure out. Here's the way I think about it. Where are you on the field?
It was like midfield.
No, but I'm saying in general. Where are you on the field that it would be better to try to keep the ball than to punt it in the end zone and give it to him 20 yards away?
Trying to think where they were.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where I look at it. Now, if you have a good punter,
they were up 10-0.
10-0.
I thought for sure, like, the Dolphins were like rolling, and then they did this thing where like they had three straight incompletions, barely offline. And I was just like, every pass, look, we talked about this yesterday. Every pass for two is 11 yards over the middle. I'm like, he can do it.
Here's the other problem, though. The last thing you want to do with a struggling offense is give them less field to travel. Why would I want to give, Houston the ball at midfield when I can just pin them inside the 20?
Might as well be the same for them, though.
What do you mean?
Because it's Houston.
No, but you still gotta do it smart. You gotta do it so that you can consider all these options in that short period of time that you have.
Look, ultimately he agreed with you because he did punt, but I really thought it would be like, if you told me he was going to go for it in that situation, I would have been like, makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I think it does.
It doesn't make sense.
What?
This is why it's so hard to do a show with you.
What?
Because you don't know why it's a good idea or a bad idea to go for it.
The Dolphins have the best quarterback at yards per attempt. They have two unstoppable receivers. It might as well be 4th and 1.
So what? No, that's not.
It's true. It might as well be 4th and 1.
Marcos, what is wrong with this dude? The situations and circumstances are different, right?
Not this year.
No.
Not this year.
Oh, boy. All right. So you would have went for it on 4th and 10 at midfield?
Yeah. I would have been fine with it. At that point of the game, 10-0, bums on the other side, 50-yard line. Yeah. I think I think they all just said, hey, we feel bad. Morstead never gets to play anymore. Let him
Daddy loves you guys.
Make him feel like he's part of the team when he gets the Super Bowl ring, I dig it. Not like I had a problem with it. I'm just saying when he didn't go for it, I was like, kind of shocked.
So you would have went for it.
It's not that I would have went.
No. You stop doing this.
I don't
because what you're trying to do is
I'm not trying to wiggle. I'm not.
You
I'm
are!
not. I'm just saying, based on this coach and his giant grapefruits, I would have.
Yes,
I would have been like, I can see why he would do that.
Listen, you deem it to be big grapefruits, giant grapefruits, but he's still making an educated decision that you can't seem to see because to him it just looks like gunslinger. No, there's a method behind this madness.
What if it was 4th and 6?
I mean, that becomes closer.
Yeah, by 4 yards. Who needs 4 yards?
But again, you have a 10-0 lead.
Yep.
They haven't moved the ball an inch. Why would you give them less yards to travel?
Because what's the difference?
It is a difference.
If they can't move the ball at the 20, why could they move the ball at the 50?
Because then they pin you back.
Pin, get out of here. They're not going to pin nothing.
Well, it's 4th and 10. So they stopped them there.
Well, they punted.
Right. That's what I'm saying. No, you saying, oh, you make it sound
And
like, they never going to stop them.
They didn't
and
stop
I'm like,
it.
they
The
just
Dolphins
stopped.
dropped the ball.
Oh,
Wide open. I think.
Can I just imagine? You know what we would be like?
What?
Buddy Ryan and Kelvin Gilbride
All right.
fighting on the sideline because of these decisions that you. Hey, we're not going for it. That's just right.
I have faith in my defense. Why would we fight?
Because certain situations during the course of a game, you play accordingly. And you put the rest of your team in a bad spot. Why would you want to give them a chance or a better chance of getting on the board when you got them shut out?
Because they suck.
Don't give them hope then. Pin their asses back.
I mean, they did, but
Right.
no.
Right. Okay.
I think the next play, actually, after that, it was Von Ginkel. I think the next throw, Von Ginkel intercepted it. So it worked out. But I was just a little surprised.
Surprised that he didn't go for it on 4th and 10.
Yeah.
Are you? We need a -1 for lunacy.
Were you surprised, Marcos?
4th and 10? You're shocked the quarterback?
Okay. No,
You're shocked your coach didn't go for it?
I agree with Tobin, though. It's not.
Oh,
I'm
my
not
goodness.
upset.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not upset that he didn't go for it, but I mean, let's go for it.
He's Mr. Wheelbarrow.
It's the Texans. What's gonna happen? You know,
threat.
I don't even know who's quarterback back
you-
there.
Can I just tell you?
It's Tua.
You
I was
guys.
surprised. I was just surprised. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Surprised.
I was just
Surprised.
surprised.
Every throw that he has is
this
10
is
yards
where
over
we
the
are
middle.
now.
Yeah.
We are with the Miami Dolphins that you're shocked they didn't go for it on 4th and 10.
Yeah.
In
That's good.
certain situations.
No, there is no.
Midfield-
You better be down by 7.
No, if you told me it was this upcoming week and you're taking on like a monster defense, I understand Nick Bosa stuff. You don't do that because you could get sacked and something like that. There's no threat. There was no threat at the time.
You can't play football like that though, and assume, oh, there's no threat. We got this. You know, the last time I did that, we lost Atlanta. Don't no. They got pros too. 4th and 10. You know what the coach on the other side would do? This is how little they think about you.
Okay, but you're all
4th and 10.
Leroy. Lovie Smith punted down 15 with 5 minutes left. He didn't have faith in his team.
Yeah.
So what is he going to get offended for?
You're making a boatload of assumptions.
Not assuming anything.
You don't go for it on 4th and 10
Ever?
with a bet unless you're down. Yeah. But I'm saying,
So up
why
10,
not back them up and force them to have to make plays, or you're just going to get it right back near midfield? And guess what you got? Pick 6.
Waddle, Cheetah.
Pick 6. It worked out that they didn't go for it.
It did.
And you're still saying, go for it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I was surprised he didn't.
Where are we in the world where you're shocked that somebody up 10 points doesn't go for it on 4th down and 10?
The coaching's got the grapefruits, dude.
Do you think he would have got it though, Leroy? Like, do you think he would have got it?
There's a chance.
Of course.
There's a high chance. That team sucked.
He's the best at that.
But
They are
here's
the
my
best
deal.
at that in the league.
Why push the issue or force the issue? You didn't have to.
You're right.
You're up 10. They're not moving it. If you pin them back, you're going to get the ball in the same spot that you had gone for it on 4th and 10. If you don't get it and you give them the ball. Now you're playing the field game with them, and you're pinned up and back. So no, if you have a choice, you pin them back. I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why I'm having this conversation with you two idiots. I'm gonna tell you because, no. Like, you want to coach football with wheelbarrows and goosies.
That's right.
That's it. Right. That's it. That's how you want to coach teams.
Yes.
You know who tried to do that? Jeff Saturday. How's it working out for him? Right? Man Campbell. How's that?
It's not going good for
Right.
Man Campbell.
And you know what? Here's the funny thing about it. Detroit is a better football team than they've been in the last couple of years.
I thought they should have beat the Bills.
Right. They
should've
are
won.
a better football team.
Man, can you give me some weather?
Ooh.
From the
Give me
DeBesman and
some
Dover Law Firm, youraccidentatourneys.com. Free consultations
I didn't even-
24/7. Call them at 866-954-MORE.
All right, so the wind is coming out of the east because I saw some planes coming in from the west as I was coming in. And look, we got some shrubs moving. I would say the wind's about 10 to 15. It's partly cloudy, but other than that, beautiful day, right around 80 degrees. What a lovely day. It feels so good to be back in Florida.
It is. It's
I never got like 20 minutes of this weather up north.
Dade South says y'all got to make Leroy curse again, like the history of bleeping football. Perhaps.
No.
Perhaps.
Goals.
I know what their goal is.
We
Dade
don't have a
South.
goal. I'm not
You-
outraged by anything.
Then
I don't
why
think
do
you are
have
either.
that little smirk on your face?
I don't
all the
know.
time?
I just
Because you know what it's like? It's like a meter. And as that meter gets close to cussing, your smirk gets like, "Ooh, I almost got him.
I just think no. Like I was talking to Mark, one of our sales guys earlier. He's a Giants fan. He goes, so jealous of what the Dolphins have, and they're good
Wait a minute. So let me get this straight.
because they're explosive.
I'm trying to talk sense to you and a sales guy.
Yeah.
And you guys, stop. You know why I hate this? Let
Why?
me tell you why I hate this. Because you will be the first people, if he makes a decision like that and loses a game, to pound him about it.
No way.
Yeah,
Not him. McCoach could do no wrong in my
That's
eyes.
because it hasn't been big enough yet. I know this town, man. Like you can't have it both ways.
No, he had that one decision. What game was it, Marcos?
Oh,
they
where
had-
he went for it
went
and
for
he
it
should have.
and he should have kicked the field goal
Right.
and it ended up costing him.
Right. No, it almost cost.
It almost
because he
cost
didn't
him.
go up 2 scores.
Oh, because it was the
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
He didn't go up 2 scores. And
Right,
then,
right.
And then they went right down the field, and we had to be saved by Noah Igbenogany. That's what you're relying on?
Has Noah played since?
No! No. Right after Cater Cole won the lottery, he decided to keep playing football.
Cater's out here playing with one hand. Like, no thanks, Noah.
Right? Like think about that. Now, I will say this. I mean, wasn't he like 19 or 20 when they drafted him?
He was 20.
Really young.
Yeah, super young.
So I don't know how that plays into it. But isn't there like entry level, like you should be able to do certain things just because you're a first rounder and you got you speed or something?
I think Jalen Waddle at one point said he was the best guy he faced in college.
Who?
Igbenogany.
What are you laughing at that?
I think that was a quote.
No, it wasn't.
I'm gonna look it up. I think it was a thing. I think it was a thing.